"10 Best Picks" presents the top 10 best stud finders. Starting at number 10. FOLAI Finder Detector 5-in-1. The first thing you notice about this stud finder is the incredible price. For a 5-in-1 finder, it seems ridiculously cheap, which is why it has such substantial sales numbers on Amazon. It has 5 scanning modes that detect wood, metal, live AC wires, copper pipes, and metal brackets. It even locates deeply embedded objects in ceilings. The grip is ergonomic, and it has an auto-calibration feature for convenience and increased accuracy. The LCD locates the object and tells you when you are near the center, with the warning signal getting louder the closer you get to the target. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. VivReal VIVSF-01. The top-selling VivReal 4-in-1 multifunction wall scanner has features other electronic scanners don't. With 4 switchable modes, stud, deep, metal, and AC, it can detect wood, metal, and AC wires deep inside the wall to correctly locate studs and prevent hazards. The large graphic provides various cues for detection and even shows the current battery level. Knowing when the 9-volt battery needs replacing is important when it comes to stud detection. A low battery level is one of the main reasons an electronic stud finder will give inconsistent results, and we wonder why every electronic model doesn't have this feature. Normal stud scan mode detects the center and edges of wood or metal studs up to 3/43 deep. Deep scan mode detects metal like screws and nails up to 1/53 deep. Metal scan mode is great for locating larger metal up to 2/143 deep. AC mode is for locating live electrical wires up to 23 deep. Number 8 of my list. Zircon StudSensor E50. If you're an occasional weekend project enthusiast, then the Zircon StudSensor E50 is a stud finder for when you're on a budget but want the accuracy of an electronic model. It's very similar to the VivReal scanner below, and while it doesn't have as many scan modes, stud detection seems more accurate. The stud sensor will flash and beep at once upon detecting the edge of a stud. It comes with 2 scanning modes, stud scan for studs up to 0.75-inch deep and deep scan for targets around 1.5-inch deep. Lastly, the product also has the capacity to detect live AC wires to prevent drilling into highly risky electrical hazards. As one of the cheapest electronic stud sensors on the market, it's also one of the most popular for home use. Most users say it does a fairly good job locating studs, but others claim it wouldn't detect a stud behind drywall where another model would. If you have the budget to go with our top pick, the ProSensor 710, we feel it's a better and more consistent option. Coming at number 7. Zircon MetalliScanner M40. When normal stud finders just don't go deep enough, or you need to locale nails or screws in studs or other metal behind plaster, lath, tile, concrete, paneling, stucco, or other surfaces, the MetalliScanner M40 is your best option. Unless you want to spend hundreds of dollars on a professional wall scanner, this Zircon is by far the best metal stud finder for the money. Plumbers and HVAC pros can quickly locate piping and ductwork behind walls when others can't. On older homes with plaster or lath walls, most stud finders simply won't work. The MetalliScanner locates studs in these walls like a champ, making it also the best stud finder for plaster walls. The auto-calibrating feature will save you some time as well. At number 6. StudBuddy Magnetic Stud Finder. Electronic stud finders are often complicated to use and thus prone to false readings. Like a couple other products in this list, the StudBuddy eliminates this flaw by using the power of magnets to locate fasteners embedded in studs. Designed mainly for drywall use, the made in the USA StudBuddy is strong enough to hang on the wall where the fastener was discovered, creating an easy reference point while you dig for a drill or nail. The elongated shape of the StudBuddy gives it better coverage than some other magnetic finders. The magnet is strong enough that you can feel a distinct pull when it approached a metal fastener. Its ability to hang freely over a found fastener adds an extra level of convenience missing in all but a few stud finders on the market. While the StudBuddy works well on drywall, it's not designed for use on plaster, lath, or other wall materials, severely reducing its usefulness. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Studpop Magnetic Stud Finder. This little stud finder uses the power of magnets to locate metal fasteners up to a ½ inch deep within the wall. It can be used on almost any wall material effectively. The indicator visibly moves and clicks when a fastener is found, making it easier to avoid false positives. Best of all, this tool doesn't require any form of batteries or calibration and won't respond to active wires. For such a simple design, there's a lot to be said for the Studpop. The large plastic ring means you won't lose it like you would an individual magnet. The single biggest complaint about this product is the strength of its magnet. While effective, it's weaker than a molybdenum or neodymium magnet, limiting its effectiveness with thicker walls. Coming in at number 4 of my list, BLACK+DECKER BDL 190s. The BLACK+DECKER BDL 190's bullseye auto leveling laser with stud finder is on the pricier side, but this is a total 2-in-1, if ever I've seen one. As a stud finder, it easily locates wooden and metal studs, and it even has an AC detection function, too. But it also has a line laser that can project bright, clear red lines onto your walls, helping you easily hang pictures, shelving, and more in an even line. Thanks to the device's auto leveling feature, those lines will be good and straight, even without the use of a separate level. If you're hanging a single painting or installing one hook, a regular stud finder is all you need. If you'll be working along an extended horizontal surface, however, this laser line stud finder combination is a lifesaver for keeping your project even and looking great. At number 3. Zircon MultiScanner 740. If the Zircon MultiScanner 740 weren't expensive, and frankly more complex and capable than most people need, I would call it the best stud finder. This is a professional-grade product that can improve the results of a building project by greatly reducing the chance for error. As it does that in multiple ways, let's start with the physical design then get to the actual detection. The Zircon MultiScanner 740 has a unique two-part construction with articulation between the handle and the sensor section. This allows for easy motion and reliable close contact with a wall as you move the device around. A wall marker in the handle creates a clear but washable dot to indicate where you should later drill. It finds wooden studs quite well, of course, and will not only identify the center of a stud, but also uses an arrow to show which direction to move the unit if you've gone past a stud. It also finds metal studs easily. But more impressive than that are the other things the Zircon MultiScanner 740 can detect. Coming at number 2. CH Hanson03040. The CH Hanson StudSensor magnetic stud finder is essentially a fancy magnet, but its performance is a great option for a once-in-a-while improvement project. It locates studs through attraction to a metal stud itself or to the screws and nails sunk into a wooden beam. And it's easy to spot studs. If the CH Hanson StudSensor magnetic stud finder is sticking to your wall, there's one under there. If not, no stud. Of course, this device is going to be less accurate than an electric stud finder. Some wooden studs have relatively little metal hardware stuck through them, so you may miss a piece of framing if you don't move the stud finder up and down and side to side. But that extra work is easily justified by the small price tag of the CH Hanson StudSensor magnetic stud finder, though. And number 1. ProSensor 710 Franklin. Any decent stud finder is going to ultimately locate a wall stud, but usually not without an annoying process of calibration and sliding the thing back and forth along the wall, usually with a few false positives before you're confident you have indeed found a stud and approximated the location of its center. Not so with the Franklin ProSensor 710. This high-accuracy tool simultaneously detects the wall and framing hardware below it at 13 distinct points, instantly creating an accurate readout of the hidden materials. Its extra wide body makes detection easier, and only those lights directly before the stud will illuminate, making end detection easy even without any sliding back and forth to be sure. That wide body design also helps you identify double studs. The high sensitivity of the sensors also ensures an accurate detection through uneven materials, such as multiple layers of paint or wallpaper, textured plasters, and more. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.